Good morning, boys, and welcome to Thursday, January 14th. Let's start our day in prayer. Let's fold our hands and bow our heads. Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen. Good job. All right, thinking caps on. I have my shield on today, but thinking caps on, tie them tight. And we are going to talk about the letter Z. We are going to work on our sweaters today. And our sweaters are going to have zippers on them, so you're going to need your zippers. We're going to do a seek and find. We're going to find these items in this nursery rhyme, and we can kind of guess. There's a lot of different nursery rhymes in here that could be. So we're going to work on that. And I'm going to read you a story. If I can find it, I just had it with me. Oh, goodness gracious, boys. We are going to read a story. Called The Jacket I Wear in the Snow. And we're going to read another story called Please, Mr. Panda. And look at all these yummy, delicious donuts. So please, Mr. Panda. So let's jump right into our day. Letter Z. I told you I like making the letter Z with my mouth because Z, it's like buzz of a bumblebee. Buzz. So this is our capital Z. And this is our lowercase z. And let's look in our barrel. Z is for zebra, striped black and white. And Z is for the zipper to close our coat tight. And I sent your mom a video of a friend of mine. And she read, in the video, she reads the book, What Would the Zebra Do If They Lost Their Stripes? It is an awesome book, one of my favorites, and it's fun because she does the story with her puppet friend. So hopefully sometime soon you can watch that video on that book, What Would a Zebra Do If They Lost Their Stripes? So let's see what's in my barrel. Zipper. This is a zucchini. And a little bit of zigzag. The number 0. And here's my zebra. All beginning with Z. Now, in class, one of your friends, Amelia, came up with the Z word, zoo. So remember, I think it was yesterday, we did, or today, yeah, it was Wednesday, yesterday. We did Put Me in the Zoo. So that's what we that's how we remembered the Z in zoo. Okay, so shape of the month is a square. Square has 4 equal sides, equal sides, equal sides. A square has 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we put our thinking caps on, I'm sure you can think of things that are shaped like a square. The color of the month is blue. And today I have a lot of blue on. I have my Tender Hearts blue t-shirt on. I have blue in my scarf. I always have blue in my ring. I have blue shoes on. Blue shoes. And I have blue jeans. So I have a lot of blue on today. And let me know if you have blue on today. I think I might have blue in my shield too. Yep, there's blue. So I have a lot of blue on today. What do you have, or what can be blue? I always tell my students that if you're looking for blue, just look up in the sky, because blue skies. Blue is the color of the sky. So that's always a good place to look. There's blue all over your house. I guarantee you can spy blue in your house. So take a minute and look around and tell me something that can be blue. All right, let's do a couple poems and songs. These are my mittens. What are they for? They keep my hands warm when I walk out the door. And we need our mittens, but it seems like this week it's getting warmer and warmer when we go outside to play. There are snowflakes in my hair. There are snowflakes everywhere. So sing with me about the snowflakes that you can see. I love ice. I love ice. It's so nice. It's so nice. I love to put ice in my drink. I love to skate around the rink. I love to play with ice in the sink. I love ice. I love ice. And you know my water jug here. Now, I've had this since early this morning, but if I took a sip of it, my ice is still in there. So this is super cold. Very refreshing. All right, let's put our songs and our poems away and let's jump in to our day. Let's find our seek and find. And I'm going to ask you to put your name on the top. Put your name on the top. Let me get my markers. I think I'm going to use my blue marker just because that's the color of the month. Put her name on the top. And our instructions say, children, look at the objects hidden in the picture. Then mark an X on the objects, or you can color them. So this is what we're looking for on the top. We're looking for a pig, a pie, a mouse. Looks like maybe, is that the sun or the moon? Oh, no, it's a spider. Sorry. A spider, a lamb, a candle, and a goose. So if, here's a cloud, but you can see, I spy right here, a sheep. I guess it's a sheep because it's an adult. So what we'll do when we find it, I think we could color it in. But if you want to circle it, you can. It's a lot of circling on this one. I'm just going to do one for you. Okay, and then I like to go up here, and when we find the object, to cross it out. All right, and then take a look at our sun. What do we see in our sun? Could that be a pie in there? An apple pie, which is my favorite. And then we could just cross off that apple pie and we could circle it right here. And you go ahead and you find the other items that we're looking for in our picture. And altogether, we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 more is 7. And that's the amount of items we're looking at on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so the book I want to read you, I told you I'm going to read you 2 books. The first book is called Please, Mr. Panda. Please, Mr. Panda. So remember that please in there because that's going to be important. Are we ready to go? First of all, let's just take a moment to look at these delicious donuts that are shaped like a square. Are they? Or are they shaped like a triangle? Or maybe a rectangle? What's that I hear? Oh, a circle. You're saying circle. You're right, Oliver and Graham. They are shaped like a circle, and there are many beautiful, yummy colors. All right, please, Mr. Panda. Mr. Panda says, would you like a donut? And our penguin friend here says, give me the pink one. Mr. Panda says, no, you cannot have a donut. I have changed my mind. Why do you think he changed his mind? Then Mr. Panda says, would you like a donut? And he's talking to our friend the skunk down here. And Mr. Skunk says, I want the blue one and I want the yellow one. Ooh, okay. Mr. Panda walks away. He says, nope, I changed my mind. You cannot have a donut. Look at the skunk. He's like, what do you mean? Would you like a donut? Mr. Panda's talking. Oh, and the answer is no. Go away. Oh my goodness. So Mr. Panda says, would you like a donut to this orca whale? And this whale says, I want them all. Then go bring me some more. My goodness. So Mr. Panda says, no, you cannot have a donut. I have changed my mind. And he rows that boat right away. What do you think is going on here, boys? What is going on here? Would anyone like a donut? Oh, and then our friend down here says, hello, may I have a donut? Please, Mr. Panda? You can have all the donuts. Thank you very much. I love donuts. And Mr. Panda says, well, you're welcome, because I do not like donuts. Look at him. Look at all those donuts on his tail. And then look at our friend. He's laying here, his belly's full. And look at all those Z's, because he's sleeping. Zzz. He's snoring. Why do you think Mr. Panda offered a donut to, we'll start with the first person he offered a donut to was a penguin. Then he offered a donut to a skunk. He offered a donut to an orca whale. And all of those friends said, he changed his mind, said, no, you can't have a donut. Why do you think that was? What were all those people missing that our last friend remembered? Please, please, may I have a donut? Remember, the one friend said, yes, give me a pink one and give me a yellow one. Or our friend the whale, he said, I want them all and then go get me more. And there was no please and no thank you in what they were saying. And children, manners matter. Manners matter. It matters that you say please and thank you. It matters that you say you're welcome. And may I instead of give me. Manners matter. All right, let's go over to our sweater. Your sweater's going to look like this. Pretty sure I cut them out. And you're going to take your glue stick and you're going to glue your sweater onto your blue paper or white paper, whichever color I picked. Glue it on. And then you are going to take your zipper and we're going to glue our zipper on our sweater. I'm going to grab my glue sticks. Gonna grab my glue sticks. Gonna grab my glue sticks. Okay. So it's a little different this year. I haven't done this with the zipper anymore, but I thought since we're making our winter sweaters and we're going to read our book, The Jacket That I Wear in the Snow, I thought it would be pretty cool to include our zipper. So we're just going to take our glue stick, put it on the back of our zipper, and we're going to glue that right on there. So it looks like our jacket has a zipper. Our sweater has a zipper. And why do you think I pick a zipper? Because it begins with Z. And after you have your zipper, glued on. And of course yours is going to be glued on to the blue. You are going to take your paints and you're going to paint your sweater. Now, I'm going to use dot to dot. I'm just going to do a little. If I gave you blue dot to dot, you can use dot to dot too. All right, I'm just going to show you what it, like I said, I'm only going to do a little. Uh-oh, things are dropping. Okay, so I started to do a little bit of the silver and the blue. I think I gave you some sequins to decorate your sweater with, but I'm just going to use some of my circles. We use those for Put Me in the Zoo. When we made our friend that had stripes, and stripes that changed colors. Okay, so I'm just going to put my blue dots on, and then I can go back, use my markers. I'm also using a lot of blue because it's the color of the month, and we, when we think of winter, we think blue, white and blue a lot because of the snow, and but you can use any color you want. I do know that I gave you blue paint, and sometimes painting is fun. Or you can use your watercolors too. Just take your time. Make your sweater. Beautiful color. I'm going to show you. So this I did a while ago, and I used some snowflakes, some foam snowflakes. This is the one I'm doing now. I just used my marker down here. I'm going to fill my whole sweater with some dot to dot or some blue paint. And while you're working on that, I'm going to read you a story called The Sweater I Wear in the Snow. Now, this book is a memory book, so we have to remember because we're repeating what's next. So we have to pay attention and put your thinking caps on. This is the jacket that I wear in the snow. So we're going to start out with a jacket that I wear in the snow. This is the zipper that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. This is the scarf, woolly and red, that is caught on the zipper that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. This is the stocking cap on my head that matches the scarf that's woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. These are the mittens that hang from my arm. I like these mittens. That I wear with the red cap that matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. This is the sweater. It's itchy and warm. That meets the mittens that hang from my arm that I wear on the cap on my head, that I wear with the cap on my head, that matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught on the zipper that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. These are the jeans, stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater that's itchy and warm, that meets the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with the cap on my head, that matches the scarf that's woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. These are my boots. Too big for me. That cover those jeans that are stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater that's itchy and warm, that meets the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with the cap on my head, that matches the scarf that's woolly and red, that's caught in that zipper that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. This is my long underwear, bunchy and hot, that are stuffed in the boots, too big for me, that cover the knee, the blue jeans, and that are stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater that's all itchy and warm, that meet the mittens that hang from my arms, that I wear on the cap on my head, that matches the scarf that's woolly and red, that's caught on that zipper, that's stuck in the jacket that I wear in the snow. These are the socks, wrinkled a lot, that are pulled over the long underwear, bunched and hot, that are stuffed in those boots that are too big for me, that cover the jeans that are stiff in the knee, that go under that sweater that's itchy and warm, that meet the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with a cap on my head, that matches my scarf that's woolly and red, that's caught on that zipper, that's stuck on the jacket that I wear in the snow. These are the tears that fall from my eyes, that drip on the socks, wrinkled a lot, that are pulled over the long underwear, bunchy and hot, that are stuffed in the boots that are too big for me, that cover the jeans that are stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater all itchy and warm, that meet the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with my cap on my head, that matches my scarf that's woolly and red, that's caught on the zipper, that's stuck in the jacket that I wear in the snow. This is my mother, who heard my cries and wiped my tears that fell from my eyes, and loosened the scarf, woolly and red, and slipped off that stocking cap that was on my head, that unpinned the mittens that hung from each arm, and unbuttoned the sweater that was so itchy and warm, and unzipped the boots that were too big for me, and straightened the jeans that were stiff in the knee, and smoothed the long underwear that was bunchy and hot, and pulled up the socks that were wrinkled a lot. When she unstuck that zipper on the jacket that I wear in the snow. And it looks like it's still snowing out, and she's nice and snugly warm inside. I think that her kitten or her cat is going to get a donut. And Mommy has some muffins, and there's some donuts and cookies and some hot chocolate. Ooh, this is one lucky girl. She's going to get a sugar rush. I think that's a lot of sugar. But she is in her house with a smile on her face and not crying anymore. And that's the story of the jacket that I wore in the snow. So this could be like the sweater that's itchy. Itchy but warm, right? Okay, so going to finish up our sweater if we haven't already. We're going to do our seek and find. And the last thing that we're going to do is talk about the months of the year. Now, I'm pretty sure that I gave you this for your Wednesday, but I didn't go over it. So there's a sheet there with the months of the year, and it's a little tune that goes to 10 little Indians. So January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. So we're in the first month of the year, which is January. So January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So they're right here. And then you can sing that song like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. So you can practice that. And just remember, we are in January. Because today when I was at Circle with your classmates and I said, what month are we in? Somebody said September. And we all laughed and we remembered it is January. And you can see back here, there we are, in January. All right, boys, so a lot of fun today. I didn't like this book. This is a fun book. And actually, you can read it yourself because the pictures are something that you can remember when you see up here, the underwear that's bunchy and hot. And you can remember that. So when you have to read it here, you remember that it starts with that are pulled over the long underwear that are bunchy and hot. So very fun book. All right, boys, keep up the good work. I'm going to see you tomorrow for Friday. One more day in the weekend, and it's supposed to be a super nice day tomorrow. It's supposed to be 52 degrees, so maybe you can get out and get some fresh air. All right, great job today, and I'll see you tomorrow.